All right, are you ready, my friend?
Yep.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, 3, 2, 1. Hey guys, welcome to my channel, and today is a special day for me and Liam, my son. Guys, so we are unboxing the Z9, long anticipated. So many people are excited about this camera, but today it's gonna be different because I'm actually unboxing with my son. So, you wanna start, buddy?
Yeah. So my name is Liam. I'm really glad to be here with my dad today. And once I found out that he got the Z9, I knew I had to do a video with him. So now let me give you a quick background story of how I found out. So I came home from school. I unpacked my backpack. I asked my dad how his day was, and he said, "I have a surprise for you." And I was wondering to myself, what surprise could that be? What's something he's excited about that he really wanted? And I just couldn't think about it. So I went outside, played with my friends. I come back inside, and I see Nikon Z9 labeled on the box. I'm like, oh my goodness, how should I have known? Every photographer really wants this. Everybody's talking about it. And then my dad comes saying, surprise, and I just chuckle because I'm just amazed. So, and then I say, Dad, I have to do a video with you. And pretty much, that's my story. Back to you, Dad.
So, the unboxing was actually his idea to do it with me. So, I'm like, all right, we're gonna do this. So, I have no idea what is in this box besides the camera and chargers. What it looks like, what it feels like. I've never held a professional, I shouldn't say professional, but I never held a camera of this caliber. So, let's find out. You ready?
Yep, I'm very ready.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay, let's do this. Alright, so what we got here is obviously the instructions and user manual and
Should probably read that tonight.
warranty. So, I'm pretty sure that the user manual online is much longer than this one.
Alright,
Okay.
let's see.
So many different boxes up here. So let's start with some of the simple things. First, charger. This is, I feel like, is a little bit different than the previous cameras. Okay, so this is the USB-C charger that plugs in into the wall outlet. So, okay. Next one we have is the USB-C to type USB-B. I'm not sure exactly. We got the camera strap. I barely use these ones. You want to use this one?
Sure.
Yeah. That's anybody. We have small brackets. I think these goes on the outside of the camera. Similar to what we have, I think, for the Z6 II, Z7 II. So this one's basically so if you are using a video or you have the HDMI cable, USB-C running on the side of it. So this is what it's for, basically, the little clamps that we don't need. Okay, now what is this here?
Is that like a charging block for it or something?
I think this is another charging block here. So, yes. So this is a charging block. Okay, I think this one goes
with that
like
one.
that. Basically, you plug it in.
And then plug it into the wall.
And this one into the wall. But I'm wondering, and if you guys know, let me know in the comments below. I guess I can read the manual as well. I wonder if I can just use chargers from the outlet and just use a regular USB-C cable for this one. But this is a battery charger. By the way, much different than my other cameras.
Very.
So battery charger MH33. Okay, and here is, whoa, this camera.
That is a pretty big battery.
This is a big battery, yeah. So, wow, this battery is almost twice as big as any other typical batteries that I've used. So, this is a rechargeable battery ENEL18D, okay, which is, I think, one of the latest batteries for the professional body cameras. and I believe you can charge this one in camera through the USB-C cable. So I'm wondering if there's any juice on it.
All right.
Okay.
We've all been waiting for.
Moment of truth. Ooh, I can feel this is a little brick already. Wow. Wow. All right, I'm gonna give you the honor of opening this one.
Okay. Oh, it's very heavy compared to all the other ones.
Okay, buddy. Go ahead.
Ready?
Let's see. Never had this camera before.
Hold on. Here it is.
Wow. Holy cow. This is something.
It's definitely bigger than the other ones.
Wow, and it feels so different.
Yeah, like I've had.
Oh, this vertical grip. Oh my goodness. So, one of the things that I've been super excited about is this. Be able to open it vertically. Okay, how does it work? Oh, here we go. Ooh, look at that. Look at this, buddy.
That's so cool.
I have never had this before. I think Fuji X-T3, X-T2 maybe had the same function, which I've been very, very excited one day for this to come to a Nikon camera. So buttons feels, wow, this feels, you know, even though it's heavier than
The
Z6 II, Z7 II, I think because of ergonomics, you have a full grip, it feels so much different. Feels so much different. All right, this is a fantastic plastic. I think we have to remove this one.
Yeah. Don't want to be seeing blurry stuff.
Is it satisfying? Listen to this.
Yeah. Oh, and
Wow,
the screen's so clear too.
this is so clear. Can't believe this is in the house now.
I can't believe you got your hands on it.
Well, I got a call from my local camera store. By the way, huge shout out to Aaron at Camera Bar in Hartford. He's the one who called me. I put my name down, I want to say probably like 2 months ago when the camera was being announced. And I just told him, hey, if you guys get it, just give me a call. So I got a call. This is it.
Yep.
So what's your first impression about this?
It's very, it's large and it's heavy compared to the Z6 II.
So which one do you think you prefer for your hands? Obviously, this is my hand. Let me see.
And that's my
hand.
I prefer the Z6 II, but that's only because of the small grip.
Right,
But
because
obviously this lens or whatever lens you put on it and resolution is going to be better than the Z6 II.
so yeah, so this one is a 45 megapixels resolution. Z6 II is 24. So this is literally double the size of megapixels in the full frame body. So another cool thing about this one is you have a full size HDMI. Look at this. Unbelievable.
I know.
Unbelievable. Now, not that necessarily I'm gonna need it so much more because this camera records internally all those fancy resolution and whatever it talks about. But having a full-time HDMI and I can hook up my external recorder if I need to, and not having to play around with a little mini HDMI or micro HDMI. So this is awesome.
Yeah.
Well guys, this is it. Z9 in the house, and I'm gonna be playing around. Now I'm gonna ask you put all your questions in the description below so I know what you guys want me to test, at what conditions, low light, speed,
Definitely.
the SD card, or I should say XQD card, and CF Express cards. Oh, this is a little bit different. It's not as easy to open.
Yeah.
But as you can see, it's 2 slots, XQD or CF Express, basically.
Yeah, they put the slots different. Like they did like a little vertically.
Well, the other one is vertical too, but this one is because my Z6 II, Z7 II, they have the SD card. Remember the smaller one?
Yeah.
And then the CF Express slot. Now this one is both CF Express slots. So this is pretty interesting. Buttons feel pretty good, I would say.
Very flat, most of them at least.
Yeah, so one of the things that maybe I wish was a little bit differently that I've seen, that I use personally, is on the Canon cameras. They actually have a dial here that you can rotate left and right. The D-pad is just slightly smaller, but I'm sure, you know, I'm used already on Z6 II that I've been using, but this one is, you know...
We'll probably fix that on our next camera.
I don't know if Nikon would take that approach. So maybe they listen to their users, perhaps. So, man, this thing is a beast. But again, ergonomically, it feels really, really nice because my pinky finally has a home. In my other camera, this is what it was doing. My pinky was just much smaller.
Well, my pinky wasn't hanging because I just have small hands.
Your hands are just much smaller than mine. But, dude, just feel it. Feel it.
It feels very comfortable on your hand. Like when you're, like when you're like taking a picture, it feels really comfortable in your hand. So like if you're taking photos for a long time, it's gonna feel really good.
So coming from a 10-year-old, it's fantastic. It's not plastic. It's some sort of a composite plastic metal material, and yes, and actually the dial in the back, they kind of back to what they had on D500 and D850 and D5. This kind of a rubberized feeling in the back, as opposed to Z6 II, Z6 II, 7 II. They have a more of a metal dial, and oh man, I miss this one. I really miss this one. This little piece up here is awesome.
It's really satisfying.
It is definitely very satisfying. And by the way, there is no shutter, so I'm sure probably have to turn the sensor shield down, and with these cameras there's no shutter mechanism rather than just a sensor shield. So what do you see? The exposed sensor. Alright, well, I think we're done for this video, guys. Again, please subscribe if you're new to my channel. Ask questions below.